And we are back to drawing. Hello, everybody, anybody. I am a little late to getting to the arts today. I had a very eventful day. It was very nice. But determined to continue on with this art challenge, so we're here. We are doing day 3 of the Art Improvement Hell 30-Day Challenge by Pencil Cat. And day 3 is to do another figure drawing, but this time with an action pose. And so yesterday we were nerding out a little bit while I was drawing Wah Peach, and we were talking about Guilty Gear and how much I really enjoy the character designs. So Kenny Riot was in my chats, and I asked him his favorite Guilty Gear character, and he said this particular version of Soul. So we're gonna do the action pose. We're gonna do Soul Bad Guy. So that will be fun. I'm excited to do it. I personally don't care for Soul, but that's just because I've got my butt kicked a lot by people who main him. So, but I mean, I still enjoy his design. I think he's a lot of fun. I think all the designs are really, really detailed and cool. The first challenge with this particular I'm going to try really hard, sorry for trailing off there, I'm going to try really hard not to do what I did with the Wah Peach and not leave myself enough room to have anything coming off the page. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more intentional about how I structure this and try to tackle that weakness so that I may be improving. I found it really interesting and difficult to find good images of muscular men doing action poses. It seems like a majority of bodybuilder type dudes, the images are all of them doing, the really static poses to show off their muscles, which I get. But at the same time, like, come on, man, what are comic book folks supposed to do? It would be better if we could get some actual cool references. Kind of makes sense then why a lot of comic book art has those kind of made up muscular structures that are a little ridiculous. If we can't get good references, what are we supposed to do? Just make it up. Yeah, I had originally wanted to make this to reference a little bit of a buffer dude for Soul, but we'll work with this guy. We'll work with his structure, and we can exaggerate it if we want. Going to be interesting trying to fit his big honkin' sword into this space as well. I don't know why my dude looks a little more like a figure skater pose than a raw I'm gonna get you pose, and I don't know what it is that I'm missing in my interpretation, but we'll work with it. I got a little bit of bleed through from the last page, from Wapeach's hair, from where I went multiple layers to try to kind of blend it. But it's not crazy noticeable. It wasn't enough for me to decide to scrap the whole page. And I think I can probably paint something over top of it to make it less noticeable. For whatever reason, my brain is not enjoying this hand. It's having a hard time. Maybe it's because I have the arm at the wrong angle. That would probably help. Let's try that again. I guess I've got, that's why he looks more figure skatery. I've got him like a little more extreme hip action than is in the reference. I usually, when I draw, I very loosely reference my things, and I kind of make it up mostly. But I'm trying to be better and actually like pay a little bit more attention to what I'm referencing, and not go, oh, I used a reference, how come it doesn't look right? Like, because you didn't follow the reference, you dingbat. Today was so nice. It was really warm out, and we went for a little hike, and I put sunscreen on, still got sunburned, but it was really good being out in the sun and enjoying my day with my little family. Kiddo was happy she got to swing. That's like her favorite thing. And got to bring the geriatric old doggo out with us too. She very much enjoyed it. It was nice. I don't know if I'd be anywhere near as chill about my current interruption in life if I didn't live in such a beautiful place that I could just go out into nature and chill for a while. It was a more urban hike than I normally like. Like it was like more paved, and more maintained. But tomorrow I'm hoping to go to an actual woods hike with the fam. We'll see. Okay, that's a little better. I actually need to scroll in to that and see something that I'm seeing in the hand is not quite right. But it's much better. Okay, so this kind of goes and does like this thing with the meat of the hand coming over here. Okay, that's a little more better. And then this comes kind of down here. And then this comes out like this. Okay. Little details that make a big difference. And I don't actually need that line anymore because I have my structure. Cool. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing ever. Trying not to get too tight into detail yet. Just trying to kind of focus on structure. I recently tried out the most recent Guilty Gear, Guilty Gear's, I think it's the most recent, Guilty Gear Strive. Not good at it, not so much a fan. I think the character models look phenomenal, but yeah, I did not enjoy the play experience, which is a bummer because I really wanted to, because I super liked, it was X2. X2 is my favorite. My friends and I would play the living crap out of that game. We got muscles. We got muscles. We got rid of the little jazzy hip. You can look a little more menacing. I feel like these figure drawing exercises starting off with this is a really good way of... I hate those legs. Hang on. Nothing is correct about these legs. I think it's a really good intentional, like Pencil Cat really was smart about this, because in doing these figure studies early, you can kind of identify some of those weaknesses that you're going to want to work on later on in the challenge. Okay, so this kind of has this kind of shape. Still comes out a little. We might still have a little bit of the feet going off the bottom of the page. Damn it. I'm a bad artist and I feel bad. Though, in my defense, there wasn't a whole lot more room even up here, so... Alright. Whatever. We'll deal with that. Because that's better proportion, even though it's going off the page. And then this leg I'm pretty happy with. I'm actually still not happy with this leg at all when I look at it compared to the reference. So let's try it again. I think part of the reason that I tend to so loosely reference things is because I am impatient and I want to get to the fun part. I want to get to the part where I'm drawing soul and all the fun details. I don't want to spend this much effort and energy on the structure. But I know it's important and I should be doing it more if I want to have better work. So. Yeah, it's a bit more accurate of an angle here. But it's still like, okay, so like if this would actually be more down here if we're keeping it accurate to the reference. Mm-hmm. 4 hours later, I will maybe have drawn this leg. Alright, well, I know I'm going to be focusing on hands and feet and legs when I do my deep dives, as I don't feel like drawing this again, and I'll probably just, I mean, Soul's got all that crazy outfit. It's going to be going on over it anyway. But let's figure out this hand. I think that's another reason I like the art, like, as you get more detail and more fun character stuff. You don't have to stress. I guess stress the structure as much, but it's still a good idea to have it as close to accurate as you can. Alright, big ol' ham holding a big ol' sword. Oh no, is Soul left-handed? Of my life. Wait, it's right, left, no! Hang on. This is ruining my life a little bit. Is Soul bad guy left-handed? Officially left-handed. No! I'm very upset. So now this reference doesn't work for Soul Bad Guy. Soul, Biken, and Johnny are all left-handed. Details. Well, what do I do? Do I scrap this? Or do I make it a different character? I don't know. I'm having a crisis. My reference is this guy holding a sword with his right hand. Soul Bad Guy's left-handed. Like canonically in the game, so I can't draw him holding the sword in the right hand.
Mirror the image.
I can't do that. My brain can't do that. Or you're saying
you can literally do that.
What are you talking? That won't work. It'll still be in the wrong hand.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure, man? Guess.
It'll just be facing the other direction.
You're facing it.
So I'm stuck. I'm not sure how to resolve this.
Make you right-handed.
Unfortunately, Kenny's not here for me to ask what his second favorite Guilty Gear character is.
You already know mine.
I'm sorry, what?
You already know mine.
That's true. But I'm drawing a big buff man buff. Your character doesn't work. Guess I could just turn it into Kai. I don't like Kai. I'm not gonna draw Kai. I mean, I don't like dislike him. I just think visually he's one of the least interesting characters. They said Johnny was left-handed also? Who else has a sword? At this point, yeah, he's left-handed. Are all the sword users in Guilty Gear left-handed?
It would make sense for a fighting game.
I think they are. Well, this guy, if he doesn't use a sword, but he uses a pool cue, I could do... Why am I forgetting his name? I used to play this one a lot. I cannot remember. Who is that? That's a character I'm not familiar with. She's very cute. Elfet?
Elfelt.
Elfelt? I have completely gotten disrailed this evening. Venom, yeah. You could make it Venom. I think we're making it Venom. Let me see if I can find a little gifity gif of Venom and replace Soul. There we go. Gotta be ready to pivot at any point when you're a ding dong and don't do enough research on what you're doing. Okay. We need to keep that. We will. Oh, he's huge. I don't need him to be so huge. There we go. Alright, we're gonna do Venom. That's actually a very fun gif. Okay, and then I've got another image of his outfit that I can reference. Okay, we're good. We've pivoted. I'll have to apologize to Kenny. We'll have to see about sneaking Soul in somewhere else in this challenge. I can't believe I never realized. I don't know, I just never paid attention to handedness of characters that much. Probably means I just, you know, draw them however I want. I wonder how many fan arts I have messed up not paying attention to stuff like that. Probably a lot. This guy's really fun. I love his weird hair over the face. Look, I think it's very neat. And since it's a pool cue, it tapers. Okay. I think it's going to be important to decide how I'm going to do his hair and how much of his face is going to be showing. Definitely kind of want it sweeping to the side a little bit so we can get his eyes peeking out. Well, as someone that likes to draw hair as much as I do, I'm surprised I haven't drawn more Milia. Looks a little silly. And then he's got this like crazy bolero thing. Still gotta show off the man boobs. Weird pointy shoulder pads. I think I need to bring this down a little bit. I do also have a habit of over-shortening chins on men and women. Alright, since it's Guilty Gear, we gotta exaggerate things a little bit. Now we're like losing all that structure we did, all that work, and we're gonna erase it. That's why I don't like fussing with it too much, because you wind up obscuring it anyway. It's good to have it be, I guess, right underneath. Or right-ish. But then, I don't know, when you're drawing these big exaggerated characters, having a realistic face isn't, I don't know if it helps it. And he's got like kind of low pants, but a big funky belt thing. Alright, as much as I've whined about this, I do kind of like it now that it's coming together. He's got like bell-bottomy weird sleeve thingies. Okay, I really like the character designs in these games until I have to draw them. I feel the same way about Genshin Impact. I love the character designs until I have to try to make it, and they're difficult and detailed and... Weird bell sleevey thing. And then he's got a belt around his wrist. And some like weird belt strappy things that kind of go off. Or are there three strappy things? 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then he's got like a plate on his hand. Checking, just kind of sneaking right there. Oh, he has weird asymmetrical pants too. Okay. Guilty Gear, they got the big old Belgian ladies. So we're gonna try to make those muscles a little bigger. Oh yeah, they even have the like detailed bra muscle. Okay. Me. I still love the 2D sprites so much. They look so good to me. Like, I don't dislike the 3D models, but I really think the 2D sprites are better. But I guess that's always been and will probably always be a preference of mine. I'll always take 2D animation, practical effects over 3D any day. Okay, he's got 3 more strappies. Leg strappies. Strappy, strappy. more strappy straps. Here. And others. Down here. I think this is his original. Is this his original design, or am I just insane? It might be. It's been a while. I also don't think I've ever drawn him before, so that's kind of fun. He has like writing on his crotch. What does his crotch say? He also, his belt looks like, what's it, Gucci logo? Isn't that the Gucci logo? Weird hip armor belt thing. Hip armor belt thing. The character design is complicated. It's good to try to make sure you're keeping track of what goes on top of what. It's very easy to get confused. This little patch of fabric connects it here. And I have nothing but respect for cosplayers who take these super complicated designs and actually turn them into wearable stuff. I think that's insane. I wonder if there are any Venom cosplayers out there. I don't know if he's super popular. Then again, I know, like, when I was going to college in Illinois, Guilty Gear wasn't even that popular. Everyone was into that other one, Blaze Blue. We've got some Sonic rings, basically. I swear I'm not trying to hide the feet. Completely coincidental, accidental, circumstantial. Okay, and he's got big strap buckles on his chest. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Line here. Okay. And this I think needs to be a bit bigger here. Big ol' shoulder pads. why I really had to think about how to spell cue ball. Apparently, Venom is a brand name for billiards. That would make sense. I wonder if that's where this guy wound up getting his name. Alright. I don't hate that. I need to fix his face though. I wonder if there are images of his face. Oh my. Okay, I kind of have the right idea. Let's fix this a little bit though. I like that he has like that extra little strand of hair. I think that's fun. So we're gonna include that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I definitely don't hate that. Oh, I've been sitting a minute. Ouch. Okay. Now time to switch to inking. Which will be interesting on this paper for something so detailed. This might not work out the best. I think I'm gonna take a picture of this line art before I ink it, just in case I fuzz it up a little bit. Okay. Just in case. Alright, I think. So, because so much of this, don't want that one. So much of this is so small, I'm going to be using one of the smaller nibs. And I just have to build it up that way. Yeah, I usually do not put anywhere near this amount of effort into this structure and drawing before I get to inking, which, I mean, I should probably really try to interject a little bit more work into my work, you know? Can't all be fun, right? Oh, I forgot to update the name of my stream. Oopsie. I'm so bad about that. honestly, I think this would be so much more fun if I could have Guilty Gear music on in the background. But I don't want to get the copyright thing. Oh, is that a follow? Did I actually see someone follow? I didn't catch the name, but thank you for the follow. That's very exciting. It's also exciting that my little notification worked because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am a very small streamer that's kind of just figuring it out, so please be patient with me. But I am working on a 30-day drawing challenge, specifically the one created by an artist named Pencil Cat. And today's drawing is doing a referenced image, but in an action pose. So I've got my referenced image on the right-hand side, and the character that I am doing on the left, which is Venom from Guilty Gear, a video game that I really liked a lot when I was younger. I was originally going to do Soul, but had a crisis earlier in the stream when I realized that he is left-handed, and my reference is not left-handed, and I didn't want to be inaccurate to the character, so I picked a right-handed character instead. Because I know, as a fan, that kind of stuff would bug me. And I don't need any soul bad guy friends coming in and being upset with me. Wait a minute, I just got another follow. That means I think I just hit 50 followers. Either that or I'm one away, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm very, very close. And once I hit that, I just need to be consistent with my streaming, and I might just hit affiliate soon. So that's exciting. Thank you for being part of that. I don't hate that hand. Yeah, I know I definitely, when it comes time to pick a body part that is difficult for you to draw, it'll probably be the feet. I'd rather draw hands than feet. I think this one, I'm not going to do any color. I think we're just going to stick with black and white. Because any kind of color stuff is probably going to take away from some of the detail in this. And these characters are ridiculously detailed, and I really want to kind of try to do them justice. Plus, I kind of like that I can make it a bit more dynamic, almost doing a comic book style shading. Okay, that is that. Okay. I'm getting lost in my own drawing. Like, this is part of this, not his hair. And then this is the detail on shoulder. I don't know where any of y'all are in the world, but it is warm where I am. We're definitely thinking about breaking out the air conditioner pretty soon here. It is toasty. And it's kind of nice. It's been really like chilly and gloomy lately, so it's nice to have some warmer weather, but I wasn't built for super warm weather. I prefer it a little cool. Why on earth did I decide to do Guilty Gear? So complicated. It's fun though. I really do enjoy complicated character design. It's honestly even more impressive that they did these characters as these really complex 2D sprites. Cool. He's actually got kind of a sloping man booby. And they're kind of separated weirdly in the artwork, so we'll do that. I don't think I would encourage anyone to learn their anatomy from Guilty Gear, but it's still fun. I kind of need to restructure those abs a little bit. Actually, really enjoying cleaning this up, so I'm gonna clean it up a little more. Keep this hair detail because I haven't done that yet. I kind of want to erase. But I want to wait until that's dry. I don't want to smudge that. The circles are so hard to do. I want to erase the pencil lines that I have because I think they're going to throw me off. And I don't want to mess up a circle that small because it would be really, really hard to fix. There we go. Now I can draw the inner circles without the pencil line throwing me off. I'm glad I chose the pen that I did because I think trying to use a nib any bigger than this, I would have not been able to, just because of how crazy detailed this character is. Like, it's pushing it on some of these details, but we're making it work. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I need to restructure these abs, and then I just don't. This kind of does one of these things, and then he's got these ab things here. better. It's not perfect, but it's better. I'll take it. And then, so they just kind of do just this top line. They don't render the whole ad. They do that with shading. So I'm gonna try to emulate that. Kind of, sort of got it. Maybe I'll do a gray shading so I can not lose all that detail that they do with the shading. I just don't want to color. I'm not fully coloring this one. I do not have the time, energy, or bandwidth. Honestly, sometimes I don't even want to play like the newer versions of these games. I just want to get a copy of X2. That would be fun. Yeah. I feel like life would be a lot more fun if you could just like go to your local like store and pick up fun clothes with meaningless straps and crazy like anime character details. I had a dream about that once. Like the store had like a Kingdom Hearts collection. That was very fun. Alright, I'm confused. Yeah, we did that. Alright, we made a little oops, but it's not the end of the world. I can fix it. Those weird bell-bottom sleeves. I'm gonna have to turn this in order to get that line. Alright, we'll clean that up with a larger one. It won't look quite so janky. Alright, let's clean this up. I saved this for last because I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually do the hair detail in blue. But I'm just gonna stick to black and white for this. There we go. Alright, we've got some lines. We've got some artwork. I think I'm gonna throw the top of his pants in through here so you can kind of see that. Okay. Now time to go in with a larger pen nib and let's see. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so now I'm just kind of looking. This is where I'm just kind of figuring stuff out myself to see where I want to put shadows. Don't mind that noise, I just keep bonking my head on one of my lights. In order to get lighting this good in my very dimly lit apartment, I have to have 3 lights going. I've got one right here over my shoulder, I have one here above my head, and then I have one over my right shoulder. Just trying to kill as much of the shadows as I can. I mean, there's still shadows casting. In a perfect world, I'd have better lighting that had no shadows. But one day, we'll see about doing some studio upgrades. So for this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those bits that are dark blue, and I think I'm gonna, well, I think that I'm already committed, I'm gonna do them black. I think that'll give some good visual interest. And those are the tips of the straps, so those would not be black. Those would be like so leaving. This inside of his bell-bottom sleeves are dark. Okay. Oh, as are his gloves. That actually would be challenging. I am the queen who didn't think this through. Okay. It should still work, it should still look okay, and since I'm leaving those highlights, I shouldn't lose too much of the detail in the hand. In worst case scenario, I can go back in with a white highlighter or white gel pen, and I can bring those details back if I need to. Yeah, I don't hate it. Okay. What else is dark? These straps are dark. Okay. I should make a how many times I bonk the light counter. It would be kind of high this evening. Keep getting it. Okay. That was one of the things that I really liked about Guilty Gear is that the characters had very interesting weapons. Like I liked this guy fought with a pool cue, or that Milia fought with what? Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Milia fought with her hair, May with an anchor. Like it's all so fun and unique. Not to mention all the like crazy characters like Dizzy, Zappo, and Faust. Just really fun stuff. So I know that this one's gonna be dark. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to map out some highlights to keep so that I don't lose this detail. I don't want to do all of this with this nib. But I've done everything else this way, so I don't think... If I switch to a brush and the brush has a slightly different black than this black, it'll all look weird, so I'm not gonna do it. Guess who's learned that lesson the hard time a bunch of times before? And this is how felt tip markers die. Okay. Progress for sure. Definitely approaching completion. Still a ways to go, but not too much. Okay. I have managed to lose my pen cap first. Oh, there goes. There it is. What I'm looking for right now is a light gray because I want to do shading. If I remember right, this was kind of a blue gray. I might want this. Print this one book. Not if that mirrors. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. Actually, no, maybe this one. This was a little. This is cool gray 50%, cool gray 40%. I think I might. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, but I think I like the 40 better. Okay. Alright. Very much approaching done. Just gonna fix this little oopsie here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna go back in, thicken this up a little bit. There's a little oopsie there I don't want. Right now I really do want to do the Paraffin Blue. I think it would pop really well against all of, excuse the noise, against all of the black and gray. So let's see if we can, I think this is a pretty close blue. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a dead blue. I'm not going to use that. The other side. It's too bad that would have matched that really well. It's too pale. Oh, don't tell me this is another dead pen. Okay. It's a little darker. Let's see if I can something a little bit lighter than that. Not that blue, not that blue either. Honestly, for this image, I'd rather go lighter than it actually is. It's another dead marker. Okay, that's not bad, but definitely not the right color. Black markers everywhere. It's another all my blues are dead. Don't be dead. Haha. Okay, I think I like that. It is lighter than this one. The only other option is, yeah, purple. We're not doing purple. Okay. It would be really wild to be to see like real hairdresser try to like dye hair or do like or just replicate this hairstyle entirely. Like, I wonder if it would even be possible. I mean, see, I've seen some pretty wild stuff. Cool. Ooh, I like it. What color are his eyes? I can't tell. They're black and not orange. Are we supposed to be blue? People talking about how Venom is a JoJo character. I mean, there's definitely some overlap in general with JoJo characters and Guilty Gear characters. But I think, you know, nothing mess with it. I'm gonna leave his eye the way it is. I kind of like the spooky, no pupil look. I think it works for a character who you can hardly ever see his eyes anyway. And it's such a tiny detail that if I try to do it, there's a high likelihood I'm gonna mess it up. I don't want to do that. A couple little details bugging me, and then I think we're done. Didn't like how stark these were compared to everything else. This I avoided because of that little thing, but now that actually works. Also works. I'm just leaving the hair alone. I like it the way it is. I think we're done. I like it. Definitely a little bummed I couldn't do the original character that I wanted to do because I did not pay attention to handedness. However, I would definitely say I think this is a successful Venom. So yeah, thanks so much for checking this out. I've been thoroughly enjoying going through this challenge. It's interesting because it's already been pretty challenging, and I'm not even on to my weaknesses yet. These are the things that are I just noticed this, that are relatively well within my wheelhouse. So when I start to get into things that I'm really bad at, things are going to get a bit wonkier. But thanks again for checking this out, and I hope you have a fantastic evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. See you next time.